First, we must define the characteristics of attractiveness. Just because a man's face has many characteristics that are associated with being typically good-looking, that doesn't really mean he'll attract women. Because there are virtually limitless ways for a man to be attractive, but far fewer for a man to be good-looking. This is a crucial distinction. Yes, some overlap exists. When it comes to attractiveness, good-looking men have an advantage. However, that doesn't mean that they know how to capitalize on their good looks. The term brutal truth appears to imply that there is some kind of unpopular honesty, an observation or concept that most people are afraid to hear. Let's try to talk about those now. It is a shocking revelation that some, if not most attractive men, are lonely. Except for the extroverts who beat the odds and make new friends, most people believe that guys who are attractive already have a large crowd surrounding them. A girl might see a good-looking guy but opt to dismiss him because she believes he already has a lot of girls at his disposal and that getting to know him would just be a waste of time. When this happens repeatedly, you realize that most handsome men have few or no friends, while others are single and have no significant other. The most important thing to remember about being attractive is that the world will always give you more rope to hang yourself with than it would an unattractive man. If you look like Mr. GQ Hollywood hunk or Mr. Universe, you will have an edge over someone who looks like a homeless critter, whether you're trying to approach a woman or trying to move up the corporate ladder. Having said that though, many women struggle to stay in a relationship with a man they believe is more attractive than they are. This can cause her to behave in bizarre ways that you don't understand until she finally admits. People sometimes have unrealistic expectations of attractive men. They usually expect you to be the boss or the leader. They believe that because you are attractive, you should be capable of making choices and being charismatic. They would observe your every move. While this may be difficult for men who are not vocal or are introverted, it may work well for those who are. As a result, it has both advantages and disadvantages. The issue arises when you do something that goes against what your believers expect of you. There will now be a conflict between satisfying yourself and pleasing the people who have high expectations of you. There are, however, always exceptions. Again, a benefit is nothing more than that. Being born into a wealthy family is also advantageous, but if you are a complete failure, you will still struggle to succeed. Attractive men, on the other hand, do not have to be good-looking, although having good looks gives you an advantage in terms of attractiveness. In contrast to good looks, attractiveness considers far more factors than a great body and a well-formed skull. It is all about your ability to captivate people and make them want to be around you and spend some time with you. To name a few, charisma, talent, skill, intellectual ability, social status, non-verbal cues, fortune, sense of humor, confidence, modesty, and personal integrity are all important. I'm sure you can come up with dozens more. One of the quote-unquote brutal truths about attractiveness is that attractive men have the majority of the advantages in life. You won't get very far in life if no one wants to be around you, at least not normally. It would be naive to believe that there aren't any disadvantages to being attractive. Everything in life has advantages and disadvantages, and attractiveness is no exception. When you're used to being the most attractive person in the room, it's easy to feel detached. It's true what they say about how lonely it is at the top. As a man, you are constantly under attack from other men who are threatened by you. Your mere presence irritates them, jeopardizes their manhood, and they feel compelled to confront you. It makes no difference how nice or helpful you are to them. It's very hurtful to have other men constantly trying to publicly humiliate you when you've been so nice to them. When you try to be more nice to them instead of fighting back, it irritates them even more because everyone sees what an insecure jerk they are. You only wanted to be polite. Being a highly attractive man necessitates the development of a very thick skin and the ability to remain non-reactive in all situations. You must not allow anything to affect you. Nothing should be taken personally. It has to roll off your back like water off a duck. As long as you try to be a better person than you were yesterday, you will be scrutinized under a microscope by the struggling and foolish men in the room. What these men don't realize is that getting to know the attractive man will elevate their status more than trying to challenge him. Yet there they are, attempting to denigrate you in every way. You stoop to their level if you defend yourself, and because your status is so much higher than theirs, you will be perceived as the bully. You can only try your hardest to charm the man who is ridiculing you. Pay him some special attention that validates his manhood and then walk towards someone who understands proper conversational etiquette. Guys who aren't trying to bring you down to make themselves feel better about their own imperfect personalities. Getting to a piss fight with someone beneath you is never a wise decision. All of these attacks should be viewed as opportunities for you to develop and become a better person. Sure, that will make a lot of men even more incensed by your presence, but what can you do? Should you just become a jerk to avoid making anyone feel bad about themselves? Or should you pretend that we're all equally appealing and valuable just to keep insecure men happy? Instead, try this. Get your life in order and you will naturally feel attractive. Then when some low-resolution man-boy starts treating you the way you used to treat attractive guys, you'll have served your poetic justice. Nothing comes without a cost. When you're attractive, you have to give up a lot of luxuries. Thanks for watching. If you like our stuff, subscribe for more motivational content. See you in the next video of The Generous.